here you can see lots of people, lots of visitors, lots of exhibitors. Oh my God, this is amazing. I never expected this.
So Ravina, welcome to the show and thank you for giving us time. And we appreciate your gesture for agreeing to come on board and showing to our audiences what actual exhibitions are starting to feel like post the pandemic. You are there at the Gulf Food 2021. First of all, I'd like to understand your background and what is your role at the event there.
Hi Raghav, hello to everyone. Thank you very much for taking me on board, Raghav. I am here, Ravina, of course, in Dubai from past 25 years. Exhibition background from past 22 years. I hold a stand contracting company where we try to support the clients, the exhibitors who come over here, try to design the stands for them and execute the designs and install the designs and the stands for them. That's my role. And if you ask me today, you can see a very big smile on my face is because the overwhelming response of Gulf Food, which I don't think so anybody of 2021 expected. We almost finished 20 plus stands over here. So the response has been amazing. So I'm smiling after 1 year, but I'm smiling.
Wow, oh, that's a big number, 20 plus stands at an event. I understand that there are more than 4,000 exhibitors at the event there. And talking about the safety protocols, what do you feel, what has changed post the COVID era for the actual exhibitions?
Honestly, Raghav, I thought there would be a lot of restrictions. There would be a lot of things that would change because this was first face-to-face exhibition after GITEX happening. And this was on a bigger scale. GITEX was not on that bigger scale. We thought they would change a lot of things. It will be too much of, protocols and everything. But if you ask me, the way World Trade Center has controlled, of course, as usual, I'm sitting in the restaurant now. I'm not wearing a face mask, but a face mask is mandatory. I have shown you in the video that the way you have to print the badge from the home, and they only give you this particularly landlord in a seal packed poly bag, and there are stickers everywhere. So the first measure is, of course, your face mask. Second thing is not man touched any kind of a thingy that has been given to you. Everything is seal packed. The third thing is every stand has a 2 meter space between the people. So if it is a 12 square meter stand, you can only accommodate 6 people on the stand, which is not going bad at all. So people who have a 24 square meter stand can have 12 people. People who have 12 square meter stand can have 6 people, and it's going great for the clients. But there is a mandatory for all of us to put stickers on all the stands. There is, of course, the World Trade Center has put wear the mask all the time. There's a venue staff who's controlling the flow of the people on left and right hand side. And there has been sticker on the aisles where you cannot eat the food the way we used to eat while walking in the Gulf Food. There was a habit of eating the food on the aisles and walking like it's a shopping street or a food street. Now it's no more a food street. But business wise, if you ask me, I think these safety protocols have given them more number of people sitting on their stands than on the aisles.
Absolutely. And do you also see some technology touch points that have been implemented on the site to reduce human interaction, maybe probably touch? Uh,
It's from the gate onwards. There's a number count of the people. So World Trade Center is counting the number of people who have already entered the gates. Of course, there is a sanitization units everywhere, and they are constantly watching the thermal power of the human being, and then they know how many people have already entered inside the World Trade Center. Of course, it's not gonna go above the 70% of the capacity, and they have a control of the whole technology, which is controlling the entire flow of the visitors over here.
Great. And we also understand that there are more than 80 countries that have participated in this event. That's a phenomenal number, maybe matching the pre-COVID times, somewhere near that. So what is the overall response so far?
See, I'll tell you one thing. What happened is that there was no response from the clients and from the visitors' point of view. If you ask me, approximately 3 months before, we all were very scared about the event. Will happen, will not happen. Of course, Dubai had a little bit of rise in the cases also. Plus, the flights were not open and anything. But what happened is, when you come with a zero expectations as an exhibitor, of course, the exhibitor never wanted to leave their place. They wanted to be a part of Gulf Food. Gulf Food is huge. You know, food industry is huge. They wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to still come and still showcase their products and still wanted to show them they are here, very much over here in the show. I think all the exhibitors came without any expectations, Raghav. Same as the visitors. Visitors thought that there won't be any kind of a huge exhibitors over here, like year on year basis. But what I look into it, it's gone beyond beyond the expectations of people. Exhibitors are very happy because the footfall is the first day the footfall was 50%. Yesterday it was 70%. Today again we are on 70%. Today is packed. Every stand of the clients had their maximum capacity with their clients. So I would say it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's beyond the expectations from the client's point of view, from the visitor's point of view, from the trade point of view, from the World Trade Center point of view, from a stand contractor like me, from the restaurant owners who are inside the venue. Look at their business, the way it is picked up. So I think everything is just going perfect.
So it is like coming back to the normal days wherein we used to experience that all stakeholders were satisfied by the experience.
Exactly. I'm telling you, of course, there's a 70% capacity. Of course, there are some mandatory requirements of the mask and everything, but nothing can stop the live in person events. Today, I can say proudly, there is nothing in this world, not even COVID, can stop a live in person events.
And can you
And
see
I'm
the
so
actual?
proud. I'm so proud at the moment while sitting over here and having a chat with you. I personally never expected this much. Never ever expected this much.
And do you see actual business happening at the show floor? Are the participants engaging in business transactions there?
When I spoke to a couple of my clients yesterday when we were here, when I was not interviewing you, what happened is I are talking to the client. I said, "How is the response?" They said, "Ravina, the response is whatever the 70% people have come, they are serious traders. Now those 30% people who were just a walk-in, tasting the food and just having a street walk are no more over there. Whoever is taking an effort, coming with a mask and of course searching for a parking over here is a serious trader over here. So I think this time the trade wise, it will definitely exceed the numbers. It could be restricted to 70% of the occupancy of the entire crowd wise. But if you'll ask me trade wise, this is definitely going to exceed the numbers.
Okay. And Ravina, finally, since you are in direct contact with the participants, like the exhibitors, the corporates are your clients. Over a conversation with them, what have you figured out? Do they value virtual exhibitions, or rather they feel that physical exhibitions are something which cannot be replaced?
I spoke to many clients, many clients. See, we start working 4 months prior to the event. When I was talking to them, I thought nobody's gonna come in the Gulf Food because they are so spectacle about it and they won't be coming to the Gulf Food. But what I saw the response was that they were fed up of not going to the live in person. They are so happy now being over here, meeting the people, and the one response that I've got from every client, a single response: no matter whatever comes in the world as a technology, there is nothing which can replace live in-person event. You can't talk on the WhatsApp for a long time. You cannot understand the physical language of the person. You cannot understand the body language of the person. The confidence that gets boost is always in the live in-person events. You understand what kind of a serious buyer or what kind of a serious seller he is, because you have 100% body language and 100% interaction.
Absolutely. So what is the next upcoming event that you are planning for?
Currently, nothing in the March so far. April, we have Sharjah Jewelry Show. You will know that Dubai is an Islamic country and we have Ramadan also coming in very soon. So after Ramadan, we have May and June full of events. And I'm sure the way World Trade Center has gone, they have controlled such a big event of Gulf Food. I'm sure all the other events are going to be very, very successful. And looking into this event, I can tell you honestly, they are going to do a remarkable job for the Dubai Expo 2021 also.
Wonderful. We wish you all the very best, Raveena. We thank you for taking your time, your valuable time for us. And can I request you to take us on a short video tour of the event site so that our audiences can get a glimpse of the event?
Of course, I will give you a full video tour so that audience can have a more confidence of what a live in-person event is happening in COVID and how it is taking. I would have a couple of interviews with the people also, so that the traders will be happy to see kind of exhibitors have come in, kind of people are there, and you will see me everywhere in the videos.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Raghav. Guys, welcome to Gulf Food 2021. Just walk around with me and see what Gulf Food is holding for you. Amazing event, amazing response, and what a welcome of the exhibitors and the visitors over here. So good luck. Let's go inside. That's how my badge is there, which I have printed it out. And you can have a look. It is safely packed. We have to just collect this much, and the badge is already there in my hands with all the information of mine I have printed in my office. So I have to wear the mask all the time. Just remember that, and that's how I'm gonna go ahead inside. This is another clip from other side of the aerial view, and have a look please, and you can just see the number of visitors and the exhibitors just on the first main area of the concourse. Just check how the response of this live in-person event has been. You can see a lot of people in the concourse walking towards the different halls. So that's the aerial view of how the Gulf Food response has been in spite of the pandemic being over here. So we've crossed the main 1 to 8 hall. Now we are going towards the Zabeel Hall. Even here you can see lots of people, lots of visitors, lots of exhibitors. Oh my God, this is amazing. I never expected this. I don't think anybody has expected this. But you can see still in the pandemic, look how the event is going on. Hi guys, it's not like every year Gulf Food that you can do this happening. So if you see, this is no eating on the aisle, and the sampling is only allowed in the stands as per the number of people that have been taken as a safety measures. So you cannot eat in the aisle, we cannot have walking and eating food like every Gulf Food has to do. Hi, you can just see this is one of the stands that has been done by us, and we have to keep safe distance stickers everywhere, so the people who are coming, they know how it's to be measured. You can see everywhere wear your mask at all the times, not eating on the aisle. These are the safety measures which World Trade Center has taken this year for this pandemic and a live in-person event. Guys, we are at one of other client in Gulf Food. They come from Pakistan. The company is Metco. They are full dealer of rice over here. So here is Falak, the director, and she's just going to give us the news. What do you think, Falak, how the event is going as per the expectations in 2020 in spite of pandemic being across the world?
Gulf Food is a great and important show for us, so we have to come here if you're in the food industry. So we knew things were not going to be the same as they were before 2020, but given the circumstances, we've had a lot of people come in, a lot of customers, it's been safe, socially distanced, the walkways are larger, and you've had customers come in, so it hasn't been empty or anything, it's still very much live in person.
So you think it's as per your expectations?
Actually exceeded my expectations.
I
thought they might cancel. Okay. I thought there'll be a lot less people, but given every day, I see a lot more people.
Perfect, perfect. So are you happy with overall the turnover and everything?
No, obviously we would want this to be packed, but you can't have that.
True, very
so
true.
hopefully next year, 2022, we'll be back to normal.
We'll get back to normal. So guys, we take off from here. One more happy customer over here for the Gulf food. Over and exceeded above the expectations. So there you go. Live in person definitely beats any kind of a virtual events. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Thank
much. Hi guys, Ravina again with you. That's Karan, one of the restaurant owners over here in the World Trade Center. The restaurant name is Headlines. Karan, how do you feel live in person events? Your particular restaurant is inside the venue. Does it give you a different feel now, or is helping you, or is boosting you? Are you happy to see the people back?
Yes, it's a great help because after such a long and tough year, finally we're getting people back. There's a lot of traffic and it's definitely a big help to our business.
It's a good help for business. Were you expecting these many people? Do you ever thought that this much footfall will be there and your restaurant will be full? I can see that.
Actually, we were not sure about the response, how good a response it would be.
Okay.
But we're very happy with the crowd that's turned up so far.
Okay.
And we're sure it's a very big success.
It's a good success. So you are happy.
Yes.
So guys, we have one more happy. He's just a restaurant owner, but look at how it is helping the business community also in Dubai. Just being a part of World Trade Center live in person is boosting their economy also. Thank you so much.
Thank you.